In here, and we'll talk to UMass head coach Mike Leffler and Megan Olbrist. How are you guys doing today? Oh no, we got the audio again. We're having some audio troubles today. Let's see.
How about now?
Yeah,
Oh, we got you now. How are you doing?
Doing great.
good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, very excited to talk to you today. I don't know if you guys know, I'm from the state of Massachusetts, so this is very exciting. I've been to UMass before. I came up for a men's basketball game a few years ago. I love the campus, love what you guys have been able to do over there. So this is exciting for me to get to talk to you. What's this offseason been like for you, Mike?
The off season's been great. I mean, we've had so much continuity. I feel like we're a lot farther ahead than we were at this time last year. And I think the players that are back understand the expectations, understand what I want day in and day out for the program. And it's honestly been a heck of a lot of fun the last 16, 18 months.
Yeah, absolutely. Megan, you're entering your senior year this year, but this is just your second year at UMass. What do you feel like you learned from year one with this program that you're taking into year two?
I totally learned a lot, especially I would say one thing for sure is the aspect of leadership, being able to perform with all my teammates and also guide them through the wins and the losses, the good and bad times, is definitely something that helped me grow as a player and a person.
Yeah, what do you feel like you've been working on the most this offseason that you're, excited to show off when the season starts in a week or two here?
Just really trying to expand my game inside and out for sure.
Yeah. What's impressed you, Mike, about the growth from obviously, she's entering her senior year, but she was kind of a freshman to you last year, right? She was new to you. So what's impressed you about her offseason?
I mean, thankfully, I did get to know Meg in the recruiting process a little bit and just loved how hard she played and the emotion she played with, and was really excited that she was joining our program last year. And I think as the year grew on, one, she became more and more of an emotional leader for us on the court, which we needed, but also we really relied on her in the post scoring. And I think she was 2 for 5 from three last year. We know she can shoot the three. So I think it's just helping her expand her game, face up on post ups, be a little more versatile that way, and then help us spread the floor. And I think it's something we've talked about, something she's bought into. And, obviously, all teams this year we're a work in progress individually and as a group. But I really like the direction of our team.
So can we expect you to be shooting the lights out this year, Megan?
Hopefully, I think so. We'll
I'm
see.
excited to see it.
She's got to
Absolutely. And
take
you
him
guys,
first. She's got to take him first before
you
she
got to take
makes
them
him.
to
So
make
we
them.
want to get her taken. Got to take him and make
Absolutely.
him.
Absolutely. You bring back a really, really good core of players, right? Alongside Megan, you bring back Ali and Yamani. How important was that to have that experience kind of built in? And obviously, you're able to build your roster around that and add a couple transfers, and you got a few freshmen coming in, but you have that core kind of to build upon.
Yeah, the way the roster developed and played out this year is really an ideal world for me. Again, a bulk of our roster is back. There's a lot of continuity, and there's expectations that our team understands on and off the court, and our upperclassmen can share with our newcomers, whether it's transfers or our freshmen coming in. So I think we really check the box that way. And then for us on the court, I was really impressed with just our ability to adapt game plan wise last year, and I think this year, starting in the summer, we were able to dive into the details a little bit more. And we knew the team coming back, so we could sit down and say, hey, as a coaching staff, this is where we want to improve on. How are we going to do that? We weren't just fielding a new team, and we know our team coming into the year, and that's a huge plus in this day and age.
Yeah. Megan, Mike just mentioned kind of some of the expectations that you're conveying to the freshmen and the transfers. After being here for a year, how would you describe those expectations this year?
A lot of expectations just come from something that we pride on, being competitive, vocal, and together. I think those three things are something, like I said before, what we pride on, and just being consistent is definitely something that will help us get to where we want to be at.
Yeah, Mike, where do you feel like the it's from your returning players or from the players you added? Where do you feel like you improved the most?
I think we're a lot faster. Honestly, we wanted to get easier baskets this year. from last year. We had some moments where we struggled to score last year. So I think getting easier baskets, playing a little faster, I think we were able to do that in two ways. One, recruiting. We just have a faster roster and a more athletic roster coming into this year. And then also schematically doing some different things in transition. And we started working on that in the summer. And I've just been really impressed with our group and how they've bought into that. And I think they see the positive results.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your two transfers that are coming in, Ayana and Leah. What were you looking for when you wound up getting them, and what do they kind of provide for you this season?
Yeah, I mean, you're always looking to add depth and present opportunity to all you newcomers. And Ayana is someone that we recruited out of high school and was a three-level scorer, really an athletic guard. And I think it was down to us, URI, and maybe Fordham the first time around. So I felt like Meg, I felt like I knew Ayana. She took multiple visits to UMass. I got to know her mom and dad really well. I got to know her game really well. So that was a real easy one for us. And I think she fit into what we wanted to become. And then, Leah adds depth to our front court. And I think there's versatility there inside and out. And I've been really pleasantly surprised or just really happy with our additions and our newcomers, Leah, Ayana, and then our two freshmen as well.
Megan, tell me a little bit about your coach here. What makes him such a great coach? What made you want to come back here? And what's he like off the court?
In the transfer portal, I definitely got to experience a bunch of new coaching styles again because even just going from where I was at, and just having a better idea what I was looking for, something that I really was honing in on was just trying to be a better person off the court first and find someone who really cares about you, not just as a player, but truly as a person, cares about your family and like what you want to do with after basketball, because obviously it won't last forever. So that was a definitely like notable thing that Coach Leveler had for me in place, and just providing the opportunity. I mean, countless times he showed me like where I could fit and how it would work, and honestly, it was just me taking the opportunity, in which I did. So
Yeah,
And we're
absolutely.
thankful she did.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike, I need to ask you a Massachusetts question just because, of course, and you've been in the Northeast for, nearly your whole career, right? You
Yeah.
went to school in the Northeast.
Yeah.
You've been here for a long time, both of you, really. Where's your favorite city in Massachusetts? Where are you going to go if you have a day off? Where are you headed for like a day at the beach, or are you going to the city? What's your spot?
I'm going to let Meg answer first here.
In the summertime, now I would say probably go to my teammate Jess's house, in the Cape, anywhere in the Cape.
I love
But definitely just to spend the day and do a bunch of like fun things. Definitely go back to the city. I don't think a 2-hour drive is very far for me. So in Boston, just there.
You
Yeah.
are you going to shop on Newbury Street? Are you going to Faneuil? Where are you
Yeah,
going?
walk around. Yeah, walk around. Do some nice things. I don't know.
Where are you going,
Shopping.
Mike? Are you going to Boston too?
Meg gave you two answers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you one answer. I'm gonna go to Boston. My first apartment was in Beacon Hill.
Oh, I
Hung
love
out a
that.
lot on Charles Street, so I will be right back there. My wife worked at Mass General, which is right at the end of Charles Street there, and had a lot of fun times. I think I lived in Boston for like 13, 14 years, and I feel like I became an adult in the city. So love the
I
city,
miss,
love the state. This place is home for me for sure.
yeah, I miss it. I've had like Indiana summers, which do not compare at all to Massachusetts summers in the slightest. I was so spoiled, and I didn't even realize it. So I gotta come back to those Massachusetts
We
summers.
still promote that we have the four seasons here.
I
Mhm.
But I know you
know.
got a lot of pride in IU. I
Now,
know Kurt
I
Signetti
got a lot of pride
re-upping
in
makes you excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I got one more to hit one more fun thing that I want to hit you on before I let you go, and that's that someone told me that you're like a ginormous Taylor Swift fan, and I got to say I love that. I heard Mike that you no, I heard Mike that you're a big super fan here. Give me your
I'm a super
favorite
fan.
Taylor Swift song? Do you like the new album?
I like the new album. My wife is not going to like this answer, but my first year here as a head coach was a difficult one. And we listened to a lot of All Too Well, the 10-minute version around the house to get through it. But once Meg showed up and Yamani showed up and Allie got eligible, things got really exciting again. So then we went into a little bit of the faster Taylor Swift stuff.
She's got songs for everything, right? There's a song for
She
every
does.
emotion you're feeling. I love it. Did you make it to the Eras tour? Did you get to go to a concert?
We didn't. We a lot of talk about it, and we did not make it, and I'm disappointed on that one. So I'm gonna blame my wife on that. I'll bring her up again. I hate to throw her under the bus. I'm sure she's watching, but I was ready to go. I was like, we can go out of the country. It's probably cheaper to get a ticket in Europe or Canada than here in the States. I was ready. She didn't want to pull the trigger. So
Well, she'll tour again. You'll catch her the next time she's in Boston. You get to go to the city and see her. You mentioned earlier how excited you are about this group and how this is kind of your ideal mix as a coach, right? You have your returning core that you're excited about. You have the newcomers coming in. When you think about, this season and the schedule you have coming up, you play some tough in-state teams, right? You got Harvard and BC. What's kind of the key to getting this team to reach their full potential?
I just honestly, it's a boring answer, but getting better every day. And every year, my goal is to just help us become the best team we can be. I think we have a high ceiling. I think we can get there. I think we'll do the right things on the court. I think a lot of it does lie in our leadership and our players' hands, because as we moved into January and February last year, our team got closer and closer. And one of our seniors, Steph Kaleja, like, it just meant the world to her. And that made it mean the world to everyone else. And we had a team that wanted to keep playing. And I think if we have a group that can become that, once max season rolls around and in the winter, we have a chance to do something really special.
Megan, do you feel like you have the pieces this year? You have that group that's going to be able to do something special?
Oh yeah, we definitely do.
Well, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what you can do. And when I come, back to my real home in Massachusetts, I will have to stop by for a game and see what you're all about. And I'm very excited to do it. And I'll come.
We'll have a t-shirt waiting for you.
I was going to say, I'll come and bring you a Taylor Swift t-shirt. We can swap. We'll swap t-shirts. I'll bring you Taylor Swift. I'll take the UMass one home. I'm excited. Let's do it. It's in the books. I appreciate you taking the time to talk and excited to see what you do here in a few weeks.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.